Alright, got the wheels in. Scrubbed them with Scotch-Brite and some Comet really good. Rinsed them off 3 or 4 times. Brought them in. Hit them with 180. Really good. Blew them off. Hit them again with 320. Blew them off. Wiped them down with some alcohol. And there's my just coat of epoxy primer. I'm gonna let that set up for about 30-45 minutes, maybe an hour. Come down here and blast a couple coats of black on that, and we'll be one less thing to do. All right, here's the rims painted. There's my little piece I made to guard the tires from getting any paint on them. I went and spray painted the headliner. I don't know how well that's going to work, but I never painted a headliner before, but material is about impossible to find for that thing around here, and we just don't want to order any right now, so went ahead and painted it for now to see how it's going to work. I went ahead and got, like I said, all the batteries in. All right, got our wheels on. Black, the chrome center caps. But remember the other day when it ran out of fuel at about between 1/8 and 1/4, and I went and got 10 gallons put in it, and it seemed to start back up. I went to move it yesterday and pulled out of the driveway and it died. So I had to mess with it a little bit. And then we've basically narrowed it down to the fuel pump. The lift pump went bad. On a gas engine, it would just be a fuel pump. Okay? You see that block? Let me see if I get the light right. Yeah. See that aluminum block right there that I'm shining a light on? It's got the cobwebs in front of it. That used to be where the lift pump was. It used to be electric. Somebody along the way, and this is the fuel filter, by the way, somebody along the way has converted it to a pump and tank, like a car or a regular truck. So, before we used to just be able to pull the pump off here, replace it with another electric lift pump, and go down the road. The problem I'm having is you start it up and run it, it'll run okay for a minute or two, and then it'll start chugging and spitting and sputtering and running real lean, and you pull the cap off of the fuel filter right there, and the fuel filter's empty, so it's got no fuel. So I left the fuel filter lid off and turned the key on. I hot wired the relay, which is this one right here, and I pounded on the tank with a block of wood, turned the key on 2 or 3 times, was listening in the fuel cap, trying to hear if I can hear it whine. Nothing. So we drained the fuel tank, got it back up on jack stands so we can squirm underneath it. All the fuel we put in it, we drained it all back out. It's in, there's 3 gas cans right there full of fuel. So now we're going to drop the tank. Really all you need is a 15 millimeter extension, 15 millimeter socket extension, and a ratchet, and a tank. You can drop it right down. You don't have to pull it all the way out, but you got to pull it probably about halfway down, and I'll go ahead and show you how we do that.